Howdy. This is Kenya with 40 Entrepreneur Drive. This is my channel where I talk about my life, becoming an entrepreneur, and all the struggles that go along with it. Coming to you live here from the Amazon jungle. Just kidding. I'm coming to you live from my front yard, which is way overdue. You know when you let something go and it just becomes way overdue? Yeah, that's my yard right now, which is kind of a reflection of my life too. So for those of you who have been keeping up with me, you know that I am having a relapse of depression. It may not seem like it because I'm not walking around boo-hoo crying and, looking all depressed. But depression has a lot of ways it can affect you, and I've definitely been struggling for a really long time. Today was day one of my therapy session. I went on in and got some treatment. I'm in group therapy, also known as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. I'm in there with similar individuals that got issues like me or sometimes different. I got a counselor. I've got some coping skills that I'm learning. And yeah, I was actually taking notes before I got into therapy, and I'll just go through this little list. The title of this video is called Know When to Push, Know When to Pull. Because as an entrepreneur, as a single parent, as just a hardworking individual that I try to be, I try to push myself a lot. And it's great to push yourself because when you push yourself, you challenge yourself. You become stronger. You find out, new strengths, new talents, new resources. You can become, what do you call it? I can't think of the word now. I just lost my frame of thought. But you find new strengths and new resources, and you become more versatile. But sometimes when you push and push, you can cause more harm than damage. And that's when you need to know when to pull back, when to push and when to pull back. So there's a difference between challenging yourself and having unrealistic goals. So you can probably do a lot. You can achieve a lot if you push yourself and challenge yourself. But if it's unrealistic, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, as well as possibly causing some psychological or unnecessary emotional harm to yourself, because that's when you start thinking maybe that you're not good enough. You just start thinking bad things about yourself. So challenge yourself is one thing, unrealistic goals is another thing. Then sometimes we want to go above and beyond. Going above and beyond is always great. It makes you feel like super accomplished. Overachieving is good, but sometimes you're just doing more than necessary. Sometimes you just need to scale it back and get back to basics. And that's also good to know about yourself. Then there's multitasking, which is really a misnomer. Nobody can multitask. Multitasking, unless you are, even if you're a computer, multitasking does not exist. There is a skill in which you can quickly and easily go back and forth between multiple tasks, but you do have to stop one before going to the next. Even computers that work at lightning speed, they're actually going back and forth between multiple tasks and getting the job done. So multitasking is one thing, but spreading yourself thin is another. And when you're trying to do too much with too few resources, again, you can be setting yourself up for failure. Managing limited resources is one thing. It's a skill. It's something that's awesome if you can pull it off, but sometimes it can be the recipe for disaster. So know the difference and know when to pull back on that. When do you give? Have you ever heard the saying, give till it hurts? You want to give, try, go, push. Giving is one thing, but sometimes you need to know when to get. When do you get help? When do you reach out? When do you delegate tasks? When do I do more and work harder and speed things up and get her done? And when do I slow down? When do I learn to stop? Or do I need to work smarter, or do I just need to stop? There's a difference. So anyways, those are just some of the notes that I was kind of scribbling to myself as I was in my session and learning and things. And as you can see, this yard, with the rains that we've been having here in Fort Worth lately, the rain has caused the grass to grow phenomenally, which is a great thing. But without the balance of me being here to keep it, slow and trim, it's out of hand. And that can be as in life. There's opportunities that come our way. Like right now, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my doggone best to break into business and take on so many different opportunities. But with all the things that are coming my way, if I'm not able to actually focus on one thing and complete it and accomplish it, then it's like a juggler, you know, with all the balls up in the air, juggling a lot. Boy, oh boy, I'm feeling overwhelmed, guys. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I already showed you guys pictures of my house where there's laundry to be done, dishes to be washed. Now you see the yard that needs to be done. Kenya also needs some maintenance too. Yeah, Kenya needs maintenance. Kenya needs maybe a pedicure, manicure. I did my little flat iron challenge the other day. Maybe I do need to take that time and that money to go to the salon and get myself worked on and have somebody work on me and just, you know, take time out for myself. I know I need to work out. I've been wanting to work out. I need to fit that into my schedule. Exercise is one extra thing that I don't want to do that would actually probably help me out in the long run, because it's good for stress, it's good for your circulation, it's good for your heart, it's good to maintain your hormones and balance you in other different ways, keeping the weight down, which is extra stress on the body. So yeah, Kenya needs maintenance too. Kenya needs to pull back, and Kenya needs to work on myself. And so that's what I'm doing. So this is, like I said, this is day one of therapy. I'll be checking in with you guys frequently, maybe not every day with what I'm doing, but frequently, just to let you guys know I am okay. I am safe. I am all right. But I had to stop. I had to pull back. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, my camera decided to act crazy again. But what I wanted to say at the end is I do appreciate all the kind words and encouragement that people have been giving me since I've decided to document this journey. I really, really appreciate it. I don't have a support system per se in my physical circle. So I've been, I guess, inadvertently using this community as that support system. I really just came on here to document my journey, but you guys have become a support system for me in a way, just by watching, just by cheering me on, being there. You guys don't have to watch, you guys don't have to comment, but you do. And some of you guys say some really kind things and encourage me in a way that I did not expect. I didn't even think anybody was going to watch. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And like I said, just like I always say, stay tuned for the journey. There's more to come. This is just one part. This is a part of life, you know. Maybe not for everybody to experience this exact thing, but this is a part of my life. So I used to apologize a lot, like, okay, I'm sorry, this is not business related. This is not, you know, part of whatever. The channel is called 40 Entrepreneur Drive. The entrepreneur part, I try to cover a lot. The drive, I do talk about, you know, as far as being motivational. And I try to inspire people to have that drive and ambition for their own dreams. But then there's that 40 part. That 40 part is me. That is me. I am Kenya. I am that 40-year-old person that's trying this. And my life is not just business. My life is my kids. My life is my own personal desires and dreams and goals. My life is my obstacles and my struggles. So I'm not going to apologize for that anymore. It is going to be a business-based channel, but and I'll try to relate as much as I can to business. But in the life of an entrepreneur, this is all encompassing. It all is connected. So anyways, thanks again for watching and supporting me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.